Hello everyone, welcome back here to Josh First as always, and today we're going to be exploring a new game that is not yet released yet. Now this game is soft launch. What that means is kind of similar to what I did way back when Duel Links first came out, was the game came out in select regions. I believe South Korea, Australia, and I'm not sure which one in between is kind of able to play the game right now. They're basically beta testing the game publicly, though that's what they call a soft launch. The global release is expected to be sometime later this month or sometime before mid-April. That is what the rumor is, so expect the game to hopefully launch by then. Now, I will provide an APK link for the Australian version in the description below, which is the version that I'm currently using, so you guys can play the game in English and enjoy it before its global launch. Now, I'm not going to sure if they're just going to combine all the servers together, or if you're going to have to create a whole new account and play, you know, when the global version drops. I do not know. But the game is called Magia Charma Saga, and it is absolutely beautiful and gorgeous. If you see any kind of blurriness or pixelation, it's not the game. It's that I just blew the game up so you guys could see it in, you know, high 1080p, all that good stuff. But anyways, so when you first get started in the game, you'll have to go through like a tutorial setup. You'll have to do all the data download and stuff like that. You know, the normal things that you would have when you play a new game. Now, this game is brought to you by Nexon and Super Acid. Super Acid is the developer here. I'm not very familiar with their other works, so they're kind of new to me on the developing scene. But from what I can tell, they can do artwork very beautifully. And of course, Nexon is going to be the acting publisher here. Nexon also has another game that's been in the works to be globalized for the past 2 years. It's already been released in the home region, but not overseas yet, and I cannot wait. And that game is Overhit, but we'll be talking about that when it drops globally. But anyways, so we got Magia here. Absolutely beautiful, absolutely gorgeous. You can select between 3 different character classes when you do finally get into the game. Now, there is a 4th character, which you can see back there, who's a knight. But he is coming soon. You cannot play as him quite yet. So right now you can play as Aiden, Salira, and Leda. So if we go here, you love how that camera moves around. It's so beautiful. So it tells you the difficulty level of how hard it is to control the character. On the right side, it tells a little bit about their skill sets and a little bit of their backstory there. On the left side, you can preview their skills. So this is one character you can create. And by the way, you can play all these characters on one account. So it's kind of built similar to how an MMO is set up. But I will tell you guys this game is very story driven. It is very single player heavy as well. Now it does have co-op, and it does have multiplayer features like a party system, friends list, and stuff like that. But it has got a very deep story driven element to it that you can play on solo, which is very, very awesome. So it allows you to kind of have your own personal gaming experience with these characters. It allows you the time to build up, prepare, and master each character that you want until you find the one that's your favorite. And then you could pretty much main with that one. And if you ever get bored, you can always go back and switch and play with another character class, all on the same account. So very, very cool there. So we have Kalira here. This is the one I was actually using. As you can see, I got my account, Josh First, level 9. I'm almost, I believe, level 10 here. You can see my total combat power, my game progress. I'm on Act 1. My last login was 2 days ago because I did play this a little bit because I wanted to kind of get a good hang of it before I made my first impression video. Now, I don't have everything unlocked, but I have a majority of the stuff unlocked, so I could at least talk about most of it for you guys here today. Now, as you can see, Kalira's difficulty is easy. I believe she's the only one that's got a difficulty of easy amongst all the character classes available right now. Her battle feature is Drakus, and her soul weapon is Valor, sorry. I was trying to be all fancy with that. And then we have Aiden, which we already talked about. Did I talk about Aiden? Yeah. Oh, here we go. Spirit Magician Leda. So her difficulty is hard. So she's going to be one of the harder ones to pick up. Probably mostly because she's going to be hard to fight within combat because she's a spirit magician, so she's more than likely kind of like a magic class, like a magic user where she's mostly a support type, but you can use her in battle, so that's probably why her difficulty is hard, but that, you know, that's normal. So anyways, so you could play through any of those characters. Let's go ahead and log in through mine, and I love how the camera just zooms around, and the art style, by the way, is top-notch. Absolutely amazing. It may rival, if not be even better than Epic 7. I'm curious what you guys think about that comparison in the comment section below. Do you feel like this game might have actually better graphics than Epic 7, or is it at least on par with Epic 7's? Now, you got some of these events and stuff like that. I'm not really, worried about those because the game isn't released globally yet, so I'm not too concerned with it. But anyways, you got your daily login stuff right here. They have a lot of like celebration events going on because the game, of course, is in soft launch right now in select regions, like I said. So, this is more or less what you're going to see in the main lobby area when you first get into the game after you've done the tutorial, you've created your character, you've come in and all that good stuff. You will have main quests and side quests, which you'll see up there in the top right. As you can see here, I got a main quest right now called the Sinister Laboratory. So there's that. In the bottom right, you have the different world, which I have not currently unlocked. It tells you right here, update pending for this content, which means they have not yet added it. Again, we're in soft launch, so a lot of things have not been added quite yet. We have the battlefield, which is pretty much PvP, which we're not doing yet, and raid, which again we're not doing yet. And this is where you're going to be doing a lot of co-op raid. So I cannot wait for that. Pretty hyped for that. We have the adventure mode, which is pretty much your story mode that you're going to be going through. Look at this world map. So cool. So I've currently unlocked 2 areas so far of story mode. The Ephenora Forest, which is the starting area. And then I just unlocked recently the Buried Oubliette, which I have not even fought there yet, so I have no idea what that is. But we'll get back to that in a moment. Okay? Story mode, by the way, has no stamina. I know a lot of you are excited about that. Let me go ahead and click Do Not Show again for the day. We have notifications, which you can see we've completed, etc., etc., claim your rewards. We have, of course, our mailbox, your normal and account, where they give you free stuff, server side stuff like that, which, we can go ahead and collect. Go ahead and grab that. Tells you what's in storage. We got 0. Then we have kind of a little bit of everything here. So we have the attendance. You can click that. That'll tell you what you're going to get for your daily logins, all that good stuff. You can purchase the daily seed package, and let's see here. You can look at current events, which is not up yet. We got achievements. So you can see all the different achievements for challenge, story, development, gear, collect. You can see I've completed a few of these: adventure, battle, butler, community, and miscellaneous. So you got all that stuff there. You can even click display only the incomplete achievements if you want to filter that out. Let's see. Let's go back. We have missions. So you can see here there's some of the missions that you can do here. Today's mission, 6 out of 6. These are your daily missions. So there you go. Some nice stuff there to pick up. So we'll get out of that. We then have the settings. We got the game resolution, normal, high. You got your screen refresh rate, low, normal, or high. Your display name during battle on. Display HP during battle on. You can turn those off. Play effects when evading on and off. Dialogue auto progress. You can do 3 seconds, 5, 7, or even 10. You have your notices, which you can turn on notifications on and off. Set up your settings for whispers from other members, party, or you could reject all of them or show them all. It doesn't matter. You got your device volume, background music, sound effects, all that good stuff. You can even do prevent screen auto shut off if you're on mobile and not on emulator. You got your account settings. Right now I'm linked to Google. You can link to Facebook, Google. You got customer support, restore purchase, enter coupon. If you got any kind of coupons, codes going around, you can delete your account if you want to refresh, and just start off new with your current Gmail or Facebook account, perhaps. Log out if you'd like to log out and log into another account, and then you got your account number that you can copy down here if you need to contact support. Controls. They have a fixed joystick, which if you're on emulators, most emulators at this point, you can set up WASD controls, so it'll kind of feel like you're playing a typical RPG MMO, where you can control with your mouse and your keyboard. Otherwise, if you're on full mobile, then you could either use the fixed joystick or the reactive joystick, which allows you to put the joystick pretty much anywhere you put your finger and move it around that way if you want to be more freehand. So that's pretty cool with the settings. We have our bag, your inventory, typical stuff here. You can see your characters just chilling over there. You can give her gear. Tells you your combat power. If you open this up, you can see all of your characters' different statistics that's going on right now. Like my current attack right now is 410 and HP is 2353. So you can look at that stuff there. Go ahead and minimize that. You could bulk sell. You could dismantle. You could all look at all the different filters. They have filters within filters, which you can see down here that I'm clicking. And then, you know, all this good stuff there. And it tells you what everything does. You can remove it, refine, enhance some of your gear. This stuff here you can like consume, sell, or use. Tells you what it does. So, I mean, your prototypical stuff there. Very nice. So let's go ahead. Let's go ahead and go back in here for a minute. So we also have adventurer talents, because like any good RPG, you got skill trees, you got talent points and stuff like that, which you can see here. I haven't really messed with this yet, but that is the area for that. When a game does release globally, and if I get into this game, I'll definitely try and do as many guides as possible. Probably help if I quit leaving this area. So we got skills, soul weapon I have not unlocked yet, or guild. Those are a couple things. I don't think guild's even available. Oh yeah, it is. At level 15. You can unlock guilds. You can change your character. Now, if you click change your character, it takes you back to the very beginning menu that allows you to select between the 3 available character classes. So if you ever want to switch and play with your other character, that's where you'd go for that. Your character info, which you can click here, tells you all of your account information pretty much. Tells you what your emblem is, which is basically your title. You know, you can get other titles down here, which you can see. It tells you your main story progress, it tells you complete achievement points, and it tells you your account information, your total team's combat power, all that good stuff. We also have party system, which I'm just chilling in this random party with somebody. You can leave the party or set up a party. This isn't really going to do too much until you set up raids and hunts, which I cannot do yet, so the party system at the moment really doesn't offer you too much, but that's what you're going to do when you're wanting to set up co-op. You go into party, you can join an available party that's already, you know, people's chilling here. It'll tell you what the party member's type is. And by the way, these types are between one of the currently available 3 character classes that we talked about at the beginning of the video. So we can just join one here. As you can see, it says this party doesn't exist, so it is whatever. You can refresh it. You can, let's see here, create a party. You can name your party whatever. You can make the party a public or private, invite your friends, or allow the public to come and join. You could put a password on there. You could put a recruitment level, 1 to 40, party goal. You can look for all, hunt, raid, request, friends list, etc., etc. So all that cool stuff, and then you could do a party invite and you know, just ask randoms to join or your friends. So that's that. And then of course you got the friend system, friends list, add friend, pending, and sent. So not too much there to talk about. We also have the skill trees. The skill. Alright. So here we got the skill tree. I mean, all these different skills that I have not unlocked yet for my character at the moment. So very cool stuff there. Now usually I believe this little black box will be a preview for the skill itself. I don't know if they hadn't added in yet, or for whatever reason it just isn't loading. Remember, there's going to be a lot of bugs and stuff because they are still in soft launch. Pretty much just open beta at the moment. And then you can do set 1, 2, 3. So you can even set up your sets. It's pretty interesting. What else we got here? I think that's everything in that menu. I don't think I missed anything else. Let's see. Spear Beast. Not too familiar with Spear Beast is yet. I know it's pretty much a pet system. And right now I have 2. I've got the Gilded Owl and Lux, which is really interesting. You can purify them, which allows you to level them up, which I just did, as you can see. So that's very cool. You can even transform them, and they look really cool in game. You'll see them in action when you're playing. Especially Lux is the one that's just chilling down here on the bottom. That shows you where your currently equipped pet is. The other one I'd have would be the owl, which I don't currently have equipped. So there's that. And I think that pretty much covers that. And then we got the store here, which you can also access from the menu that we just left. You know, they got the store here if you want to purchase stuff with in-game items or with real money. As you can see here, I'm not really going to talk too much about this because to some of you this may not mean anything if you're going to be free to play. But if you want to whale out or spend a little bit of money, then you'll definitely probably come in here and check this out. We'll talk more about all this stuff when the game does launch globally, if I do go ahead and pick it up. And then we can go to town. We got agency. I mean, look, we got the agency down here because these are just different areas. The lobby. All right, so if you're coming from let's just say that you're coming from Epic 7, how we have the one lobby. Well, this game's lobby is massive. There's so many different areas to jump back and forth to. We have the agency manager. Look, I'll just show you guys how many places you can jump to. Hold on. We'll do it this way. All right. Let's go to town. Let's click go to town here on the left side. All right. So here's the town. You got your little pet Lux there. Sometimes you have to talk to him to complete certain missions depending on what you're doing. So we got the agency, the Magic Society headquarters, the Angel statue, the Grandest Castle. We got Jude, which is a character I don't have. I'm not able to talk to this NPC quite yet until I clear main quest Destroyed Ruin. So I have to do that. We got the Harmonist Temple. We have the Windsand Trading Company. We've got the Private Residence, the Noble Mansion, Peace, Forge, which is crafting. We got the library. We got the Castle Town Outskirts, which we can go to that too. Which, oh, I don't have no quest, so I can't go there yet. But, I mean, you can see there's a lot of things. And then we have the inn, which is where we just left. And then you have the full town map, which we can leave. And you can see all the stuff kind of here. Look at that. It's just so many things. And this is pretty much all the lobby. This whole thing is the lobby. It's crazy big. So, very interesting. We'll just go back to the inn if you want, which of course puts us right back in where we started. Like I said, you got your quest up here. If you click your main quest or side quest at the top, it'll take you to where you need to go exactly, and then you can do the quest. So I don't want to sit here and talk about every single little detail in the game because there's going to be a lot still to come, a lot of changes to be made. Up here you have your karma, raw, unrefined energy. Something about it seems wrong. Can be purified by a spirit beast to form ether. Basically, you use this to purify your spirit beast, which we just did a little bit ago. This is your gold, obviously. And then this is your seed, a beautiful gem that emits a mysterious energy. This is basically what you use for your summoning or purchases or gotchas or whatever. You know, it's basically the premium currency within the game. It's called seeds. So there you go. That's pretty much all that. But let's go ahead and just start an adventure here, because I want to do one before we get out of here. I know the video is already kind of long, but I wanted to kind of cover, you know, as much as I possibly can. I know I've probably skimmed over quite a bit, but I don't want the video to be too long, because I want to save all the in-depth things for when I do an actual beginner guide when this game does drop locally. And look at this artwork. It's just absolutely stunning. And by the way, the backgrounds actually are animated. If you're in a snowstorm, or if it's raining, or if it's very windy, you hear the thunder. You see the lightning. The rain comes. The character is fully animated. There's nice effects going on even around the clothing. How it just, you know, moves within the wind, or against gravity. I mean, look at that. Look at that. Stunning. Absolutely beautiful. And I have WASD control set up. You have a timer at the top left that they want you to beat it within. You got your HP and your mana. Prototypical RPG, guys. You got your skills here on the side. These skills have cooldowns. This skill down here, the one that that you can see my cursor is over, is the base skill. You can jump in the air. You can actually double jump in this game, and you can run really fast. This helps you kind of get out of tight spots when you need to. But let's go ahead and try and do this now. And as you can see, these artworks and animations are just absolutely stunning. All right. Okay, did I kill everything there? Yep. All right, cool. And as you can see, all of this stuff's animated. The environment is animated, and it's beautiful. It's not just a static background, which is awesome. I'm glad that they put a lot of time and effort into this. And I don't know if you guys can hear all the sound very good or not, because I might have the sound a bit too low for you guys to hear. But the animation and the artwork is stunning. But the sound effects are also equally as good. Alright, let's go ahead and just kill all this mobs and stuff, boy. Woo! I'm just gotta start knocking some of the stuff back. So much stuff. I love how she, like, has that whip, and it's like she just grabs the enemy and brings them back towards her. It's like, if you guys are familiar with Ghost Rider, that's what it reminds me of. Okay, let's just get out of here. I want to get hit by all that stuff. Oh. And what's interesting... Hold on. Let me see. Okay. Just try and kill all these bats. I definitely need to practice with the controls a bit more. There we go. So if you actually are aiming up, let's see if we can do it. There we go. We can actually just do that. and do an uppercut. It's absolutely beautiful. I love that. You could do this too, little combos. It's very combo heavy, and I love that. I feel like I'm almost playing a side-scrolling fighting game, kind of like old school Grand Chase, but in like way better graphical quality, like top notch. And like I said, I will bring up the graphics quite often, but my goodness, I mean, we have to just sit there and just admire how great the artwork actually is. It's absolutely phenomenal. I don't even know if I'll be able to survive, because I was messing around way too much and my HP got pretty low. But you guys can kind of see what's going on, even if we lose here in the boss fight. Oh boy, I love that whip. It's just so awesome. Just beat the crap out of that thing like we don't care. It's a good way to get off the ground is doing that, honestly. Uh-oh. Nani? Alright. Get that big whip going. Alright, whoa, 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 whoa. We gotta be careful, though. We're getting very low in HP now. We're taking a beating. Yeah, I don't think we're gonna survive this one, because I haven't messed with any of my gear. I haven't really did anything with skills yet or anything like that. I just kind of jumped right into it. So we'll definitely have to work on that, but it doesn't matter, because the only thing that I really wanted you guys to take from this gameplay is just how good the graphics are, how the gameplay kind of looked, all that good stuff. Not really about winning right now, just more or less a showcase of what you can do. And yeah, I'm definitely gonna die though, because my actually, does this help? I wonder if because yeah, I forgot to show you guys. This particular character can actually use her special, and she goes to like a dragon mode. But I'm not sure if she gains any HP from killing stuff. I think she just gets she just gets an attack amp. But I mean, you guys can kind of see what's going on. So, and if you win, you get a rating. I believe you can get as low as an F or a D, and get as high as an SSS per dungeon clear. It'll tell you to come back when you're stronger, up your gear, enhance, refine, or get your skills. You could try again or click OK and just come back to it later on. But there's no stamina for it, so it's pretty awesome. And that's pretty much it. I just wanted to kind of show you guys a little bit of how the game looks, the mechanics, a little bit about the UI system, the lobby, the different areas you can go, what's currently available. And remember, the game's going to get even better than it already is, because there's so many things that aren't even here yet. Like, we don't have the hunt and raid and stuff like that, the full-on co-op system, which if co-op looks like it does now, but up to like 3 other players in there with you, and you all control your own character, that is going to be awesome to showcase here on the channel with some of you guys, some of you subscribers. You could jump in and you could play along with me, and I could play along with you. That's going to be pretty hyped. Something I cannot do in Epic 7, unfortunately. But let me know, are you guys pretty hyped for Magia from what I showed you today? Bearing in mind, it probably wasn't the greatest showcase ever. Was it good enough to appeal to you? Are you excited? Are you hyped? Are you looking forward to the game at the very least? What do you think it looks like graphically? Do you think that it's on par with Epic 7, or maybe even better in some regards? Do you guys like the art style? Do you like the controls? Do you like the game from what you can tell from your perspectives? I want to know all that in the comment section below. Be sure to like the video if you did. As always, subscribe if you're new here to Joshverse, and join us in the Discord in the description below to keep the conversation going before and after the video. Until next time, I'll catch you guys all later. Peace.